I want to get it running pretty bad. I jumped. That's all I can say. I got a monkey paw there. Now that doesn't mean anything to people who don't run this game. Monkey paw is where I have one hand hitting buttons and I'm holding the controller like a controller. So my thumb is hitting the run button. What I gotta do is I switch my hand over and it's called monkey pawing. And so my fingers are actually hitting the button. So I'm going like this. That way I can jump and run at the same time. I'll do one more Chemical Warfare. That one worked really well. I got out of there pretty fast.
So here I am at probably the worst school in the country, whose alumni are nothing but arms dealers, serial killers, and corporate lawyers.
I wonder
Real
if you actually need the stink grenade for Chemical Warfare. I mean, it wouldn't be called Chemical Warfare if we took away the stink grenade or the stink bomb. But I wonder if you could just place that firecracker in the right place and catch them all. Gotta catch them all, stink bomb.
Run along now, child.
Oh man, Chemical Warfare. And I did it. I just got a monkey paw after that. I gotta man up and say, you know what? Sometimes you got a monkey paw. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Throw your punches. Yeah, Stop Here Yourself is not only the fastest animation, but he falls down the fastest afterwards. He knows what to do. For the other bullying animations that you do, the other humiliations, as they are called, humiliation. The guy that you're fighting, you finish with the humiliation, and the AI is like, okay, wait, what's my line? And then he's like, oh yeah, run away and fall down. But when you do Stop Hitting Yourself, he always remembers.
Aw, come on. Just like eating 28 cubes of sugar.
If you don't want to get in trouble. We don't have a bar in the dorm.
All right, we have changed into the appropriate clothing. We're on a run. So let's get some good RNG here. I haven't had good RNG in like 6 attempts right here. We want a prefect to spawn right here. Nope. Nope. Same RNG. We're getting the same one every time. Not worth it to attack that guy. So this is what Monkey Pilot looks like. That didn't work very well. Maybe I should also practice my monkey paw.
Oh, no. Hey, Jimmy. Let me show you around. That's Russell.
Woo! There we go.
You know, the big ape who almost put you in the hospital.
So many button inputs. I should do a hand cam one of these times. Show you how much I'm actually spamming buttons.
Please let me off the hook.
Time to pay your Russell tax.
The Russell tax.
Aw, please.
Scuzz face. You don't know what pain is.
I like how many lines he has for this place. Like, I still hear lines that I've never heard him say before at that point in time.
Come on.
Maybe the game's secretly updating. Maybe the guy who voices Russell is like hacked in, and he's secretly updating the lines while I sleep every night.
Well done.
Yeah, real-time voice acting. Maybe he's hiding in my PlayStation 3. It's big enough, I think. It's funny. I use a PlayStation 3 called the Super Slim, which don't get ever. Apparently, they're super unreliable. And it's way bigger than my PlayStation 4. This supposedly super slim PlayStation
Hey, Jimmy, follow me.
is huge. I could probably put a seat on it, grab some oars, and
There's that weird chick.
go for a nice boat ride.
Let's have some fun with her. Go. See what she wants.
No!
It's so big, but the heat exhaust is so small. There's no room for heat to get out.
He took my chocolate. Please get it back.
I did a lot of research yesterday on these things. Lots of problems with them, and it was the last generation of PlayStation 3. Sony was already gearing up for the PlayStation 4, so they just didn't care.
Whoa, take this stupid chocolate.
They just didn't care. They said, yeah, it's overheating, so what? You'll buy a PlayStation 4 in a year anyway. We don't care. But there was a lot of bad quality. Not like the people who were building them were not putting enough thermal paste on the graphics processor or the central processor.
Thanks.
Stuff like that.
Want to make out? Sheesh. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I mean it.
Get out of the way. Actually,
Oh well. We got what we got. And what we're gonna get is a good run today. Woo! Let's skip this cutscene as fast as we can.
Time at the zoo.
Cutscene skipped!
You're here to learn, not to goof off. Get to class.
God, I want to do chemical warfare. I want to do it every time forever. I succeeded at it last time. I just didn't succeed at the follow-up.
Doing in here.
Follow-up's really hard.
Oh right. Class.
Great. Stop spamming buttons. Stop spamming buttons, Metric.
Precisely. As we
Simmer
will be
your-
working with
simmer your
volatile
cool.
chemicals today. Keep up the good work. You're almost done. Good work. You have a future in chemistry. Very good.
Alright, spam again. Spam again. Get out of that cutscene. I didn't even see the prompt. Didn't even see the prompt to hit buttons to get out of that cutscene.
I think we can call that a wrap.
And we're off. Alright, let's do the setup. Let's hope this is nicer to us than last time.
Quite comfortable here, my boy.
I think if this mission's nice to us, we'll feel pretty comfortable doing safety strats on the slingshot.
Wet, new kid.
This mission can be nice, this mission can be mean. Let's see which one it is.
look at the new
You suck.
I saw it. He ran towards the town.
I'll get out of here.
Alright, good start, good start, good start. Let's see if you can turn a corner as tight as I can turn a corner. Oh, he could. Let's see if you can turn that corner tight. Corner turner. Jump. Let's grab the close brick. Oh, that was textbook. Textbook. That's how we roll. Alright, now we get a tutorial. Factions. We all care about factions. Factions, factions, factions. Which do you care about more? Factions or fractions? Grab the stink bomb. We are not doing chemical warfare. We are not doing chemical warfare. I'm not doing chemical warfare. Let's do chemical warfare. Saves about 20 seconds. Eee! I don't know what to do. I have to get a run off. I have to get a run on. We could be here 10 seconds earlier with good RNG on a prefect. Otherwise, we've been pretty flawless. Perfect. We're right where we want to be. I don't want to be anywhere other than I'm trying to be lately. Wait, I don't know the words to that song.
So that's a good idea, right?
Let's go.
Okay, alright, sure. I'll do it.
Let's go. We are not doing chemical warfare. We are gonna do safety strats, and we're gonna do them fast.
Hey, what did I ever do to you?
Hey, see if you can knock out the windows in that bus. Can you hit them with a slingshot? I guess you are good at something. Come on. Football.
We're gonna do safety strats, and we're gonna do them fast. Out of my way! Out of my way! Okay, he's out of my way. Look at all these spawns. I could be despawning them, but it's way easier to despawn when biking than it is while running, because you're not holding the forward button. Safety strats! So chemical warfare would be done, for the record.
Why are you stopping, you damn slackers? What are you doing, you lazy guts? Get going! I didn't tell you to stop! Why are you stopping, you damn slackers?
Get down! Chemical warfare would have been done at that point that I said done, and we would have been running away already at that point. But then we get this really scary part right here, where we're running, and everybody tries to bust us. And they spawn extra guys and they try to bust us, and so we gotta jump away from them. And now we don't have that, because we played it safe. Safe and boring. Someone's snoring. The metric system. Nice headshot.
I heard you wet your bed again.
We're looking for take algae to the bathroom. We got it. Algae didn't get what the heck pwned. We are on a run. So we didn't do chemical warfare, so we can't use stink bombs right here. It's a little bit unfortunate because they are hilarious.
Stop tickling me and I'll show you. Maybe I could do sports or something.
He didn't hear so much.
Cover me! I'm going in! Hey!
Hey, Trench said they went into the bathroom. Oh crap. That was...
We're not going to intentionally underflow the game or accidentally intentionally underflow the game. Put ourselves in a position to intentionally underflow the game. Let's do it. Let's say it that way. We're just going to go ahead and play it safe here. Safe and boring. And let's see what the going rate for protecting somebody while they pee is. I generally charge about $7 in real life.
Here it is!
What happened to his glasses? Does he wear glasses?
I'll tell my mom that not everyone at Bull
$5. This game's set in like the past. This game was made 10 years ago and set who knows when. There's like references to it being
Done.
Sorry.
the 90s, the 80s, lots of the 50s, just a ton of the 50s. That's a job you could get. Pee protector. I'll tell you what, when I'm in Australia, I'll hire you. How strong's the Australian dollar right now? Pretty good? Yeah, I imagine it's pretty good, right? You're not messing up like other countries. Oh my goodness, I am spamming the buttons right now. This, if we could find a way to skip this on the computer,
So I'm gonna need your help.
and well, on Scholarship Edition, there's a way to save 1 whole second
Let's
on
do
this mission right here. You can save 1 whole second, and you can't save it on the PlayStations. So I have to spend 1 whole second more doing this mission right here, which is taking a package from the boys' dorm to just outside the girls' dorm. Random girl will always spawn right there. You see that box in the background and right behind Jimmy's back? We're gonna be opening that and we're gonna hope for an RNG spawn of firecrackers.
Jimmy comes through again.
And we got it. We got it.
You better not be out.
Top flight RNG right there. That's what the juke that I did to that one guy on the failed chemical warfare run was supposed to look like. I think we're about even with that run though, for the record, because the setup wasn't trolly this time. Nice package. Into the butt it goes. I like it, Pilsu.
Go on, Petey.
Observant.
Go cry to the teacher.
These kids at this school, they keep things in their buttocks.
This is gonna be fun.
It's not where you're supposed to keep things.
It is.
For the record, a metric top tip right there. Do not store whole boxes of chocolates in your buttocks. Yeah, this town must be on like the US-Canadian border. Teaching kids to smuggle at such a young age.
Look at me. I have what he got.
They melt. Found that out the hard way.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
That's the main problem. They melt. But also, you forget about it, and then you sit down, and it's like, oh man. More than just this box of chocolates is ruined now.
Well, all right.
Do 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 do. I love that car. I love jumping over that car because if you break the windows on the way to pick up this transistor, the car's repaired by the time you get back and you can break the windows again. Love it. There's some really efficient, broken down abandoned car windshield repairmen in this town.
Now that's enough for now. Scared of an old drunk, huh? Don't forget to bring me a transistor when you come back.
Let's forget to bring him a transistor when we come back. See how he likes that.
Glad that's done.
Alright, what mission are we on? Defend Bucky, and we have all the firecrackers we need for it. I think we have 5. You could go like full on strats with that. I'm still gonna play it safe. Do 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 do.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Out. Stop, Gary.
Alright, here we go. Let's go defend Bucky. Best way I know to defend Bucky is to straight up throw a bunch of explosives in the near vicinity of him. But I did recently change up my routing of this. I like to start off with headshotting the non-actor. The actor has a little bit more health, so he takes 2 hits even if you give him a full power headshot. So we hit the guy who isn't talking.
Come on, Bucky, fight back.
Wow, he dodged.
So I think I have homework. I'm standing up for myself.
We're losing so much time right now.
I can take it. I love beating you up.
My health is so low. Hopefully, one of those 2 guys dropped a soda after I killed him. Alright, thanks, Clyde. We lost so much time there. Thanks for coming. Yes, a soda! Grab that soda too. Let's get out of here.
Damn it, kid! Keep it down!
Nice to know there's a violent, crazy old man on campus.
Pretty sure wailing on someone with a bat isn't bullying. Well, you see, when a kid and a bat love each other very much.
Nice work, Jimmy.
Ah! Skateboard glitching! Wah! How did we not crash into everyone ever there? So the fact of the matter is, that the glitching saved us there because we have so little control. I was totally on course to hit those people, and I just didn't because I got out of control. Wheeling on somebody with a lawnmower? That sounds heavy. I'm not sure the handles could hold up to that. Oh, good pre-spec spawn. So we could just hop on our skateboard here. Okay, we waited to get out past that girl on the umbrella to start glitching. Glitch the night away. Go on that vector. What's your vector, Victor? Get off the skateboard because you can't skateboard on wet grass. You can't skateboard on dry grass either. Pretty much the whole grass skateboarding. Let's get out of here. That was a really fast lockpick. We might be able to get out of here without that guy even thinking about bugging us.
I'm Darwinism in
Alright, we got really good RNG, but we expected bad RNG. And by we, I mean me, I guess. So we didn't play that necessarily perfectly. And that's why he grabbed us. So that guy that grabbed us, he's going to spawn in anywhere of the 365 degrees around us. If he spawns in a direction we want to go, we want to be jumping right away so he can't grab us. If he spawns in a direction behind us, we want to be running right away so he can't grab us.
Here you go.
Oh, Jimmy, thank you. You're wonderful.
Alright, she's going to kiss us. She's going to think we're a thing. We've just given her a package that she put in her butt, and now we've done her a favor. And so she thinks we're a thing. We can't have that. We're a man on the rise. We're a man on the go.
until you are apprehended. I always
So we give her just a little bit of a love tap with our slingshot.
You.
For the record, Pilsu, I did do as I said. I know you didn't doubt, but I remembered the auto mod has been reduced to 0. I still have one word banned. Don't try to figure out what that word is. It's not worth it. But beyond that, there's no fascist dictator running this chat right now. Ah, he figured it out. Government cheese. Now Pilsu's banned for life.
Welcome.
Alright, I break these 3 speakers right away.
Mince words, my friends.
I break these 2 speakers right away.
My help. How many of you out there feel abused by society? Let down by the establishment? Brutalized?
And that's, I talk a little bit less during this mission.
Do not despair. Salvation is here.
It takes a decent amount of concentration. It's the easiest mission in the game to pass.
By choosing me
Uh,
as your leader,
But I like to pass it fast.
we will usher in a new era of education. Abusive prefects? Gone.
Those 3 speakers I broke are when the mascot comes out. It'll help us get rid of him faster. By the way, this is Bully Classic, so this is the version that's on the PlayStations 2, 3, and 4. In some countries like Europe, this game was called Canis Canem Edit, because you couldn't make a game called Bully. I think they relaxed it by the time the game was released as Scholarship Edition. But the different versions have a few nuances that make them different. This mission's one of them. In Scholarship Edition, there's just nothing to it. They'll never send out like 2 guys at the same time. Here they like to send out groups of people. And if anybody actually hits Ernest, he's going to do an extra audio clip, which is going to add to the time that it takes to do this mission. So that's why I'm trying to take these guys out as fast as possible, so we just don't get any extra audio clips.
While my opponent may also be
Got a bit of a reverse actor glitch right here. So we let the bull come out a few steps. We don't hit him right away, because if you hit him right away, he has his full health. But once he's in the level a little bit, his health reduces, and so it just takes 2 hits to take him out.
doesn't have what it takes to be president.
Swallowed it.
There are some who claim I don't represent the masses.
Wimp.
Let me tell you, I've been beat up just as much as you. It's
Why do you
time
even try?
to change for the better. A vote for Ernest means a vote for
You suck.
the triumph of brains over brawn.
Like this, you prick?
Wow!
In closing,
That was like 3 guys earlier than normal.
for E means a vote for me. Thank you, everyone.
Look at the guy in the blue sweater coming up. There he is. He does not look well. Somebody should call that guy an ambulance. Or a wambulance, right? His political party did not win that debate. Partially because it wasn't a debate, it was just a speech, and so the other guy didn't show up.
You fellow boobers.
And it's Halloween! This is Halloween! This is Halloween! Halloween, 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 Halloween. Do, 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 do. Everybody's waiting for the Bully song. Whoa, that guy totally marbled right there. Let's go put on our costume. Let's jump over Gary.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I was just lying here. Let's go get Pete.
Alright, so Halloween, it's a funny series of pranks that we have to do. Oh, they are hilarious pranks.
Can you help
Sounds
me,
good.
sir?
Open your eyes.
But the really funny part about it is whether the pranks decide to work or not. And it's just so funny saying, Gabe, please work. Alright. 2 pranks down. First prank was putting a kick me sign, second prank was egging people. Hilarious prank. They didn't see that coming.
I really need you to help me, man. Well, okay. Thanks a lot.
I saw her fall. All we needed was one person to fall on marbles. And sometimes it doesn't trigger.
Hey,
Could you
what's
help
up?
me, Jimmy?
Sounds
Please?
stupid. Okay.
Hit one person, there's usually a group of 2 right there. And all you need to do is hit 2 with 1 stink bomb, and you're good.
there.
Hopkins, I really could use your assistance. Thank you. What now? Careful, idiot.
And so now we're looking for a little girl or a kid.
Simple.
Look out.
Give her a few love taps with our fists.
I am going to beat you now.
That guy didn't grab us. Okay, there we go.
Hopkins, I really
And what that
like
does is that
you.
spawns prefects. For all the pranks that we do, there's no prefects during Halloween unless we hit a girl or a little kid in a non-prank fashion. Like give them a love tap with our fists, give them a love tap with our slingshot, give them a love tap with a firecracker. Those things will all spawn prefects. But if we make them fall with marbles, put kick me signs on it so other people come up and they give them little love taps with their foot until they collapse in pain. None of that'll spawn prefects. So now we're on a very kind of cute part where holy cow, that is the best skateboard glitching I ever did, and then I followed up with collapsing on the floor. They're all down.
Hey, idiots! Jimmy's gonna kick your ass.
Come on, Gary.
Right, Jimmy?
Elite speeds. So depending on what I do here, about 5 seconds of movement mistakenly
Hurry there,
changes the
Jimmy.
entire route for the rest of the game.
That cage wasn't locked before.
What's it?
Jimmy, over here.
So I'm so used to doing the fastest version. I'm not
We
convinced
can't
that's
get
the
in there.
fastest.
How can we get it to switch?
So that was a little mistake. That was about
Over
half a
here.
second to 1 second. Missing on the first shot with that broom.
Hold this
Getting knocked down by that electricity would be another 2 seconds. Getting stuck on a fence here would be another second or so.
I'll take that.
I've never seen one. Quick, before it heats up again.
And then we attack area right there, and that's going to teleport us to the next part of the mission, so we don't have to do a long run to get there.
So, Jimmy boy, here we are.
No, you never want a bull rush. So he started the cycle of attacks. When he does that overhead punch, he's going to follow up with another punch, followed by a grab. We don't want him to grab us, so what we do to stop that grab is we grab him back, and it resets his whole action cycle. We didn't get chemical warfare, so we lost 20 seconds there. We had a bad defend Bucky, we lost about 10 seconds there. And we didn't get the perfect prefect spawn, so we lost 10 seconds there. And yet we still have one of our fastest times. We're getting really good at that chapter.
Peel off one stinking layer, and there's another even
he's never pugilized in his life, Pilsu. So I don't know. That's a lot of punching he just did, you're right. We don't know what he did before he came here. We knew he's gotten thrown out of a few schools before. Bet you're the expert on sloppy kids.
School rules are quite clear.
Alright, let's go find all the hidden alcohol in the school. They're hidden in just like the most appropriate spots. It's where I would hide all my school alcohol. First one, we gotta grab the cooking brandy, cooking sherry. So that one makes sense. Remember, this is the male English teacher. All right, next one is in the trophy case, behind the trophies. And last one is in the girls' restroom. And I jumped, and she completely changed my vector. That was awesome. Like, it wasn't awesome in the speedrunning sense, but it was awesome in the whole, that was pretty awesome sense. Oh, man, didn't get the jump. But I did do that very fabulously. We attack that guy, and that gives us a full trouble meter. Going into this cutscene right here, that trouble meter is not going to decrease during the cutscene. So as soon as the cutscene is over, prefects will spawn, and they will try to bust us, which is good. Yeah, this guy doesn't care about his fists, does he? Let's just punch some glass.
No sweat.
You should not have done that. This morning, I woke up and said, I'm going to... The law always wins.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Miss Phillips, and it is my pleasure to induct you into the world of arts. What's the matter, Jimmy?
Did she induct us into the world of art? So we got busted there on purpose. That's gonna accelerate the clock that runs in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, which is gonna make things go faster in this chapter. It's also got us back to the school, which is where the next mission that we want to do is. Busted is a great way to teleport around. Somebody open the door and leave it open. Somebody else come through. Nobody else came through. He was too late. The game's gonna tell us to get on a bike now. It's the basketed bike, which is actually, I think, the slowest bike in the game. We have a game called Bully Bingo, where you do different challenges, and one of the challenges is to win a bike race on the basket bike. So we're not getting on the basket bike. We're gonna glitch the skateboard instead, which is gonna go way faster. Glitching the skateboard is on par with some of the fastest bikes in the game.
Think of us for all your fight.
Did you get kicked out putting paint in your mouth? Why did I put paint in my mouth? Oh, is that what he did in the art class? Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Took me a second. I didn't feel comfortable about my first chocolate purchase, so I purchased a second box. Yeah, you just give up. The art teacher doesn't care. You just say, I'm not feeling art today. She's like, I'm gonna give you a bad grade. And you're gonna be like, okay, I'll take a bad grade. Just not feeling art today. Other classes, you definitely have to get kicked out of. Chemistry, you have to get kicked out of shop. Photography, you either have to pass it or die. That's pretty extreme. Gym, you can't fail, as far as I know. And if you can, it's slower than passing. Well, I guess some of the later gyms you can fail, but that is definitely slower than passing. You have to fail at 3 dodgeball competitions. Faster just to win one. Okay, let's go change our route.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that my fault?
That's not going to cost us any time, though. That crash right there and changing our route, that's not going to cost us any time as long as we don't mess up elsewhere. Right now we're in this kind of glory zone. That sounds needlessly vulgar. We're in this wonderful little place right now where we're just trying to not lose 30 seconds. Because we're going to have to... Yeah, so you can't fail photography. You can get busted out of it, like you get in trouble. But if you get in trouble during photography and get busted, you have to either mow the lawn or shovel snow, which is definitely shorter than doing photography, but it takes a long time. Or you know you're going to photography, you get yourself low health going into photography, and you off yourself just a little bit. Get out. But we're in this nice little zone right now, where later on we're going to be waiting for 30 seconds for a mission. But because we made 7 seconds worth of mistakes already, we're only going to be waiting 23 seconds for a mission. And so on and so forth. So let's not make too many mistakes, but that we're not waiting for the mission. But we're in this nice little place where it's like, okay, we don't have to be Intensity City right now. Intensity City. Intensity? Oh, that's a cool new word if it's not already a word. Intensity. Nope. Not as cool the second time. Dang it. Movie tickets. Alright. So this girl wants to get to the front of the movie line. We're going to help her. The first thing we're going to do is there's that girl and a bunch of boys who want to date that girl waiting in line. We're going to steal her bike.
Just not fair.
And she's going to chase after us completely the wrong way. Or we're going to steal somebody's bike.
I don't
Guess
see
it's not
why
hers.
something like this should happen.
I wonder if I can skip this year.
Just for you.
Alright, here's some chocolates. I've been keeping them in my butt. I would recommend eating them. Nope. Nope. She doesn't eat them. Alright, we can't get too far ahead of her here. If we get too far ahead of her here, she'll run all the way back to the movie theater crying. And we have to go get her again. We might even have to give her chocolates again. I don't know about that. Luckily, I bought 2 boxes of butt chocolates.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I mean it.
Out of my way, Eunice!
When I get out of here,
Speedrunning must happen now.
I just want to play sports.
And then the last thing we do is we just run in front of those 2 guys. In seriousness, the reason is that they're 2 guys on a date. They're not comfortable with their sexuality yet, or how people will treat them. And so when they see me, they say, "Oh, we don't want to be seen," and they run away.
Anyway, here's some money. It's the least I could do. And it's Daddy's.
I'm not gonna reread that on chat,
Come
Philsu.
see me sometime.
But you are
We can
correct,
work through
sir.
these class issues we have.
Oh, I'll work through your class issues all right, sweetie.
Knockwurst time.
Shouldn't you be somewhere right now?
My work here is
Pal,
done.
help a poor desperate fella out.
Let's go! Alright, this run's feeling pretty good.
Hello. You know you should try the new Aquaberry. Goodbye, and thank you for choosing Aqua.
So I choose my outfit here based on how good I feel the run is going. And I feel like the run is going good, so Jimmy gets some sleeves. Jimmy doesn't get sleeves. If the run's not going well.
Now calm down, Dad.
Alright, here's boxing. We got some RNG here. Random number generation, as they call it, or luck, as other people like to call it. What's going to go on here is we're going to have 3 boxing matches. We're going to beat them as fast as we possibly can, but the game's going to decide how fast that actually is. So these guys can block and counterattack, or they could not block and counterattack. If they don't block and counterattack, we're going to beat them all in 1 round, which is going to save us a tremendous amount of time. And even within 1 round, we can beat them faster. Like, we can beat this guy with 14 seconds left on the clock, or we can beat this guy with 0 seconds left on the clock. You will almost always beat Chad in 1 round. We beat him with 12 seconds left on the clock. That's pretty good.
Why don't you guys break it up?
Next comes Justin. What a silly name. Who names their kid Justin? It's just begging for like stupid jokes. Like, you got here just in time. Do 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 do. Just in time.
Oh, very amusing. Show some spirit, man.
Hopkins, you're pathetic.
Show some spirit, man.
I want to see some blood.
And each of these guys progressively has more health. So even though I'm doing way better on Justin, we're going to finish with a worse time on Justin than we did on Chad. Justin time is down.
I'm done.
Alright, and now here's Parker. Parker generally doesn't like to counterattack, although I was super wrong last time. Look, he starts with a counterattack there. But he loves to block, and he has more health than any boss we're going to face like the whole game pretty much. And we got to beat him in 30 seconds. If we don't beat him in 30 seconds, what happens is we get a cutscene that says, you're going to round 2. And then we get a cutscene that says, round 2 started. And then everybody gets a little bit more health, so that's more damage we're going to have to do to him overall. And then we both start back at our corners instead of the center of the ring, so we have to walk towards each other. Oh my god, such a long walk.
Maybe I can make that even worse for when she gets older. Oh, don't worry.
We need him to not block again if we want to beat him in round 1. Oh! We were 1 hit away! 1 hit away! And see, now he gets more health, so we're going to have to fight him more. The worst is that when you get to this round 2 and he decides to block. Look at how long this walk is. Unnecessary. See, don't block here. You've already wasted my time. Don't waste more of it.
I can do so much better, you know?
Alright, let's get out of there. Anything that happens here wasn't our fault. Stupid fight. And now the game's gonna punish us. They're gonna say, instead of winning a $1 million house in town for this underage boxing match tournament, we're gonna force you into a super nice beach house with some arcade. I think it has a pool table. Comes with a bed. Poor us. Having a nice beach house, middle of high school. Oh, and I even mentioned the best part about the beach house. Wait for it. Wait for it. It even comes with a microwave. You can see it front and center right there. Or back and center, I guess. Sweet, sweet microwave. I could reheat all of my chili in that microwave, and it would be delicious.
Hopkins delivers.
That's where my bike is. That's important to know. The eggs. So we had to pick up eggs earlier in the game. Otherwise, you cannot do this mission. You try to start this mission, and it says, go get eggs. But we already picked some up because we were at the store. We're like, we might need eggs for later. Guess where we're keeping the eggs, by the way? One guess. I'll give you all one guess. I'm surprised I didn't get knocked off my bike there. That's cray-cray. I don't have very much control going up these stairs right now, and that car, oh my goodness. What's going on? Somebody wants to keep me on my bike. It's definitely not me. I'm definitely not biking well enough to stay on. Oh, that's terrible bike parking. You know what? It's so bad. Let's redo it. It's important. It really is important. The amount of time that I spent reparking that bike is gonna save us time overall. There's that. It's a mailbox.
Inbred, am I? I learned this. You're just not good enough, Jimmy. Got to Papa.
There's a mailbox that is there, but visually doesn't spawn, and it can wreck ya. And that's what happened. We tried to park our bike and we hit that mailbox.
That was easy.
But you have to get on your bike before the game says you passed, because you can't climb on a bike while the game says you passed. And I think I know why. There's a mission later where if you were to do that, you could totally wreck the game. Despawn some of those people. I'm gonna park my bike most excellently. I hear a ching. There you go.
Ah, you stink, kid.
You gotta do this 4 times. We're doing this for the mission afterwards. We'll be prepared for that mission, and then we won't have to make a big deal. Wait for the ching.
You couldn't hit a house with a pickup truck.
And I put my my left side joystick at 11 o'clock.
I'm one-way carny now.
That's 2.
You can count on Jimmy.
Ching.
Come on, kid, bring it.
That tells me to stop spamming the button. That's 3. We gotta do this one more time.
At least I'm cleaner than you.
My work here is done.
Ching.
Oh, look at the big boy.
And that's 4. Let's get out of here.
You look like you throw like a girl. I'm one-way carny now.
I'm done.
So we have 40 seconds to get to the next mission. We're gonna get there in well earlier than 40 seconds. But that's what I meant earlier when I said we can make a few mistakes here and there. I'm actually intentionally stalling just a little bit. Oh god. Intentionally stalling too much. Have fun. Intentionally stalling too much. Intentionally stalling too much. Okay. Because what I don't want to happen is to have a preppy spawn right around here and start beating me up or cause me to get busted by the cops. Because I don't have a good faction reputation with them right now. That thing that I completely ignore, I guess I don't ignore. Subconsciously, I'm well aware of it. So we've done all the things that we need to do for this mission that's coming up, so it's going to be pretty fast. Let's despawn people if we can. Despawn. Despawn. Very nice.
You better not damage my clothes.
Where is that crazy
You'll
chick?
win me a teddy bear, won't you, Jimmy?
Hey! Uncle Kev's back.
Excellent choice, son.
Oh, you're on your way back home. You're not home yet. Okay, let me know. Let me know when you get home safely. I'll send the National Guard if I don't hear in 30 minutes.
So cute. Thanks for a great date, Jimmy.
That was a pretty good date. There's a guy right there. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna totally shoot that guy.
That's that nonsense dealt with.
Stop! I'm an officer of the law. Well, now you'll learn about.
So that's going to bust us. It's going to take us to the police station. It's also going to take away all of our weapons. Police station's right next to this bus stop. And the bus stops take us back to school. I should find out what happens if you activate the bus stop at the school. Where it takes you. Or if you can't activate it. Now we're going to do a mission called Race the Veil. Which it's a little bit silly, the routing. And it's not the router's fault. It's not the people who speedrun it fault. But this mission starts here at the school. But however, the place that we actually start doing mission stuff. And I hope you guys all saw PD disappear there. The place where we actually start doing mission stuff is over by the carnival. Which is where we just had to get ourselves busted out of, hop on a bus, go back to school, just to find ourselves going back to the carnival. And we ignored the minimap that told us to pick up a BMX bike, and instead we found ourselves a bike called a racer bike, and we're about to do a bike race. Show of hands, who would rather have a BMX bike than a racer bike for a bike race? You're an idiot. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna try to get this bike race done in 1 minute and 29 seconds. Taking every shortcut we can, not because we're at risk of losing the race itself, but because we're speedrunning. So we save a second on this bike race, we save a second overall on the speedrun. Lots of straight lines. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. We're going to be using that a lot throughout the game and try to really position ourselves to go in straight lines whenever possible. Shortcut number 1. Skips a big loop there. Shortcut number 2, the game doesn't even think we should take. You'll see the game say, "You're falling behind, get back on track." We're 4 seconds ahead. And the amazing thing about being 4 seconds ahead of the other people in this bike race is that there is major rubber banding. 129, just like I wanted. Cool, fast bike races. What you want to do is get a C78.
Sweet
No,
win.
wrong cutscene.
Come by and see me anytime.
So that mission ends.
I'll have your
And
trophy.
we had that weird routing where we had to go back to the school just to do a mission that takes us back near the carnival. But now we have really good routing, where this mission ends, and the next mission starts right here, skis. Alright, yesterday I forgot to get my bike, which caused trouble. I knew it was trouble when I hopped
Yeah,
in.
You want to get a C785. Hey, Jimmy.
Magic bike locker. We bought this bike earlier. Anytime we go to one of these red lockers now, it'll spawn. You'll see me go into these a lot more the deeper into the run that we go.
Give me a hand, chaps.
You guys waited pretty long. So we do 2 headshots. That should spawn the guy with the red arrow. And then we get a tug of war. And luckily, our ally actually protected us, because if we get bugged in the middle of that tug of war, we have to either start the tug of war again or do the fight completely differently.
Another job well done.
I need you to do me a favor.
Here we go! Really good bike parking. I'm going to say that a lot. You're going to hear like bad bike parking, good bike parking. And it does make a huge difference. Where you pike your bark, is going to make a big difference as to how much time we actually save during this game. Because it's you know, it's a few extra seconds to get back on it, or even more than a few extra seconds, and we're gonna get on and off bikes so often. It really adds up. Really good bike parking. Alright, here we're gonna do a trick. We gotta throw eggs through 6 windows. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw eggs through 4 windows, and then we're also gonna throw an egg in one window, and it's gonna go out the other. And that's gonna count because it goes through 2 windows as going through 2 windows.
You're not going to get away with this.
So I'm watching the minimap to make sure that that counted. And I need to see one of the markers disappear. It did. And so we're out of there. The game's gonna tell us to get out of Tad's yard right about now. See, it says get out of Tad's yard. We are long gone. We are no longer in Tad's yard. And now we bike on to the next mission. And you can't get on your bike while the game says you passed, which is why bike parking is so crucial there. Boxing challenge. So how do I do it, Petey?
So how do I do it, Pete?
Here comes one of my favorite tricks in the game. Very minor, but super fun. We gotta activate a mission, and you can't activate the mission while on a bike. But there's no rule saying that you can't activate the mission while flailing from crashing. Ah! Nice. So I crash right into that door, and then I spam the start mission button, and so while I'm hovering in midair over the marker, flying backwards, it counts. But this part's important. I need everybody to listen up here. This part's bigger than you and me. This part's bigger than Bully. We have to do this fight here. We have to beat Biff before he steals the time machine, goes back in time, marries our mother, and opens a casino in town, thereby ruining the whole economy of the town. And that's all on us right now. It's so big. So we're gonna do that. Let's go. Now we were one hit away. Cool. Alright, so now we got some RNG coming up. We're gonna get into boss fights, and the boss is gonna have 2 sidekicks. And if we defeat the sidekicks, the boss is gonna become invincible and summon 2 more sidekicks. So we're hoping that one of the sidekicks is a projectile sidekick. That way we get nowhere near him while we're punching the boss, because if both of them are punching ones, we're gonna accidentally defeat them. And we have to change up our whole strats.
Assets I have and you don't. Friends.
Just shut up, Darby.
Here's some more tactics for you, poor boy.
So I'm gonna quickly headshot that guy. Hopefully he wasn't the egg thrower, and I'm gonna close this door to put me in position.
For an ill-bred moron like you.
And because that other guy's a boxer, we have to close this door. There, got it.
I have had enough. Just run away.
So because both those doors are closed, he can't summon sidekicks. He will not become invincible. And this might be the only boss that I think it might be faster to just straight up beat up instead of humiliate.
Now, Darby is really stupid, malevolent, and rich. So it will surprise none of you to discover in a future life, he'll end up in Congress. But this is my story, not
Let's
his.
go.
With the trust fund babies under control, it's time to turn my attention to their sworn enemies, those greaseball kids.
So, you must be pretty proud of yourself. You taught those rich scum a lesson.
This is a long enough path here that's worth skateboarding. Alright, we got chapter 3. A few things I'd like to point out right away about chapter 3. We have snow physics. We didn't have much control of our skateboard before. We have even less now. The other thing to point out is look at the tire tread. that the skateboard lets off here. It's not a skateboard tread that it's leaving behind. It's straight up the tire tread from a snow tire in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. When you're on Mount Chilliwack. I don't know why I said it like that. It's your fault, really. You park the bike right there. Make Santa jump out of the way. So the reason we parked the bike back there is that we want our bike for this mission, but if we park it where this mission's, where we actually start it, that's under the bridge. And if you run under the bridge at all during this mission, you fail the mission. So we gotta park it before the bridge. This mission is so trolly, by the way. Troll City. Anyone see the movie Trolls? I haven't, but I imagine that it's just this mission over and over and over and over again.
You got nothing on me.
Alright, so we gotta watch out for the cops. Gotta watch out for these kids, see where they're going. We just despawned the cop. Not necessarily what we wanted. Oh, they spotted me! That's gonna be a huge time loss. Where are they going? Perfect. Perfect. We're out of the way of the cops. We're out of the way of the cops. The cops don't come in this alley.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Hey there, hot stuff.
Alright, let's get out of here. That went way better than yesterday, so we'll take it. Definitely being spotted was less than ideal. However, we can make that time up. Come on, walk, 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 dude. I got time to make up here. He's gonna verify these pictures by smelling them. He's gonna say, I'm not sure these are authentic. You probably photoshopped them. Or he's gonna say nothing. And the game's just gonna run. There he goes, he smells them. He teleports. The teleport smell. The classic photo verification move right there. That's the only way I know how to verify whether photos are real or not. Teleport and then smell them.
That's how it's done.
Start the bait. Now, I didn't grab firecrackers like I like to here, so we're gonna have a slightly different fight than I'm used to. Could do it on my bike though, which has increased speed and stability, which is going to be good. We got eggs. I love having eggs for this mission. We have to attack these two guys while on bikes, and we don't want to get into a big hullabaloo with the town. So by attacking them with eggs instead of firecrackers or stink bombs, which are area of effect attacks, we can get out there pretty cleanly. Uncle Kev is home! Alright, we can call off the National Guard. Wow, these guys are right on my tail with eggs.
Well, hello.
So we have two options here because we don't have firecrackers. We could do the slightly safer, slower way, but I guess it's also faster if it works. And we're out of there. Do I get to stay on my bike during the cutscene? That would be awesome. I also picked up all the firecrackers I needed. That was really fast.
I got some of that burning hatred out of my system. Here's your cash. Now scram.
There we go. Done.
There's the bike that I parked right there. I picked up firecrackers, didn't I? I'm in big trouble if I don't have firecrackers right now. Okay, I'm in big trouble. I'm in not trouble anymore. Good regrouping there. I could have sworn I picked up firecrackers. I thought I picked up 5, to be honest. go fast. Oh, skateboarding is so slow in the snow! Ooh.
Amigo! I need your help!
Cool. We got a really good prefect spawn right there.
Leave me alone, you brute! Where's Algie, you walking beanpole? Anybody! This isn't over. Oh, thanks so much, Jimmy.
Alright, we're supposed to go talk to Cornelius, but that takes time. Instead, we're gonna let Cornelius, like, telepathically tell us to travel to Algie and New Coventry. And that'll save us a lot of time. We're actually doing some really good skateboard glitching right now. I'm very proud of it. And we run over a cop. Don't worry, that's not gonna make any difference whatsoever right now. Sometimes that makes all the difference. Right now, it's not gonna make any. So I'm not concerned. Oh, I can pick up firecrackers there if I'm ever in trouble. Okay. Okay, backup strats figured out. Backup strats figured out. Pick them up there.
Algie, you're
If
in
I ever
so
don't
much
have
trouble
any at
with
this
Johnny
point in time.
Vincent and his boys.
Good to know. Actually, I might be in firecracker trouble still.
So, Chad.
I might have to use the backup strats.
But, this is helping Lois study, honestly. I'm so scared.
Here they come.
Last 8 seconds. Okay, we want to take damage here.
One down.
So that guy hit us. You gonna hit us again? You're not gonna hit us again. I don't need you. Alright, I don't need you. I want to get my health down to being yellow before a certain point in time. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the firecracker throwers alive as long as they're throwing firecrackers. We'll cull the herd a little. That guy's not throwing anything. So these guys are both throwing. You're not throwing anything. You're throwing eggs. I'm not really where I want to be right now. Doesn't matter. Okay. Hit. So now we're in yellow. So now the game has changed. Now we're in mid-yellow. The game has really changed. We're a little bit in preserve right now. That's an egg thrower. We don't worry about him. Because we want to take about 3 more hits. But we can't super defend ourselves from all the hits that are coming up. See, that guy hit us, and there was no way to take that guy out before he hit us. We took him out right after he hit us. Or after we took him out after he launched it, but before the hit happened.
I think we lost them. Good. I'm getting tired. Give me a minute to catch my breath.
You! It's a trap! It's a trap!
So these two guys, one of them's gonna have eggs. The guy on the right is gonna have eggs. The guy on the left is gonna have firecrackers. So we'll take out the guy on the right. I said we'll take out the guy on the right. I said we'll take out the guy on the right. You're not doing anything for me. Come on, Norton. Perfect. And he took himself out. Very dangerous game we're playing right now. We ideally want to get away with only 1 firecracker worth of hits because we're a little bit shorter on firecrackers than I like to be at this point in time. I think that guy in front's an egg. Can't let them build up too much here. Perfect. Egg thrower, we don't need you. You serve no purpose in life. You're too far away to ever get to us. Oh, he actually almost hit us. Hit. We can only take 1 more. That guy hit himself. What do you got? Last guy.
We're nearly there, Jimmy.
Are they all dead?
A little longer.
I hope that's 1 firecracker's worth of hips. No, he's not the handicap. I forgot about the handicap kid from Malcolm in the Middle. Speaking of Malcolm in the Middle, Frankie Muniz is going to be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Jimmy, you do have your uses after all.
A show that I've never actually seen in my entire life, though. Dancing with the Stars, not Malcolm in the Middle. I've seen Malcolm in the Middle. It was weird.
No.
Remember when the dad from Malcolm in the Middle became, like, the world's most famous meth dealer? That was weird.
Glad that's done.
Alright. So there were some times there where it seemed like we lost time. But we're really only behind by about 4 seconds. Because you want to be getting to this class right here before it even starts.
Welcome to photography class. I'm Miss Phillips. I'll be handing out your cameras and first assignment in a moment.
God, I hate shoes. These shoes especially. They suck so hard. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's a 2 firecracker. Crap. Alright, where are we going to pick up more firecrackers?
Man. That wasn't so
I know where to pick up 3. Would you not skateboarding terribly bad mind, please? We'll just cut the corner here. You know, oh, I know where to pick up the other 3. We're good. We're golden. We're golden like a golden panda. I know where to pick up the other 3 because we need to pick up 4 firecrackers right now. I know where to get them. Okay, we'll spend 2 seconds. Well, more like 4 seconds. No, they're not there! They're not there! Uh-oh. We might have to reroute the whole chapter. We're gonna have to reroute the whole chapter. It's okay. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. It's part of my safety strats. If we can't find another thing of firecrackers, we need to remaneuver. Whole chapter. Lots of bad spawns here. I should just be despawning the bad spawns, right? Spawn that guy. Out of there. We have 2 options. I'm taking option A. Okay, that's option A.
That was awful.
Of course, it didn't involve crashing in there. That wasn't part of my plan. We gotta go fast. We gotta start making up time here. Cool. No one's gonna steal my bike right there. Actually, that was really bad bike parking.
Didn't your mom teach you not to try to fall?
Gonna park the bike under the truck. That guy's trying to steal it right now, but I think he's stuck, and I think we might despawn him.
See ya.
Bike's still there? Yeah, my bike's still there.
English class is paying off. Good work.
You could have chemical warfare yourself to death warp? Oh yeah, that's true. Used a stink bomb?
Now that's art.
It's definitely an interesting theory. Where's my bike?
Now,
Guesses I'll see it right now. Nope. It's gone. Somebody got it. Somebody got my bike. That's okay. We have backup strats. You need your bike for the next mission.
Somebody is gonna get their freaking lights knocked out.
No, you can't chemical warfare yourself. The problem with doing that is you can't throw a firecracker while you are in a smoke cloud. Otherwise, that's a brilliant idea.
done right.
So if we see our bike, we'll steal it right now. Otherwise, we have to go pick it up. And it saves 17 seconds. We've just overshot the mission that we want to start. and it saves 17 seconds to overshoot the mission and go get that bike over just doing the mission the way the mission's intended.
Of course I love you,
So it's
John.
always worth it.
No, you don't.
Love is
Alright, let's do Lola's race.
We're gonna grind you down. Let's do it. We're gonna break you.
Go. This race is a little bit harder than it looks because of the snow physics and the blind corners. Once again, like the other race, we're going to cut every corner that we can. Not because we're worried about losing the race, but because it saves us time in the speedrun overall. And for no good reason, I might pick up some marbles right here. There's better rubber banding. Like, these guys are better at rubber banding in this race than they were on the last one. So they will catch up to us even though they're on. There's an even greater disparity between bikes in this one. This bike is faster than my bike, the last one.
So much stuff just lying around.
This is a really long bike ride. Here, we're at the school right now. Where did we start? We started all the way in the Greaser territory, and now we're at the school, and we're going to end all the way in Greaser territory. Cool stuff. Makes you wonder how viable some of these routes are. Is there ever a time that I need to go this way? So those guys knocked over trees to knock over me, but instead they just catch their allies. Didn't really work well for them. And then I do a hard break there. What that's going to do is, during this cutscene, Jimmy would keep going and his bike would keep going at the same speed and momentum that they have. And by doing a hard break and stopping, I'm parking my bike so my bike will be available as soon as this mission is done.
More bike talk? I'll meet you guys later.
So if I spent more than 8 seconds going out of my way to get firecrackers, it wasn't worth it, for the record.
Great.
I could save that time elsewhere.
Job well done.
And I don't know if I did, because I did definitely go out of my way to pick up those, and then I fell off my bike. So it probably wasn't worth it. Should have called for a complete reroute of the mission. But this way we're front-ending it. We're saying, let's just get this stuff done. That guy might try to steal my bike, but we're going to start a cutscene, so he's going to despawn. He might respawn him again during the cutscene and steal my bike. Because that's what can happen. Right now, a cutscene starts, and so the game spawns people during the cutscene, and they're programmed to steal bikes in this area, so they would steal my bike. There he is.
Come and just give me the bike.
Let's get out of here. Right, this is my favorite mission in the game. Really tight movement for the whole mission. There's a little bit of RNG. But beyond that, I feel like if there was no RNG and we did individual ILs for this game, this would be the crown achievement.
I can use that.
This would be the mission that all the speedrunners like, I want top speed at this mission. But we don't do ILs. And there is a lot of RNG in this mission.
Boys, it's
Just the movement is so good. Okay, I gotta start jumping so those guys don't slow me there. There's a guy chasing me with a big old plank of wood right now, and if he gets a hold of me, I'm gonna do some serious falling. I rocked the socks of that mission. Awesome. There's still more to it. This guy takes 7 firecracker hits. Speedrun's here! Holy cow, Speedrun with the subscription! Thank you so much! Oh, tomorrow's my re-update for yours. Oh god, oh god! Not good. Takes 7, and I just wasted 1. Okay, we need to see what's in there. We want firecrackers to be in one of these. We got soda. So our strats all of a sudden change drastically. And what we're going to do is we're going to bait him over here and have him break open the door. And we're going to start leading him out to where we need to be.
Don't mess with me now.
So now we don't have to open that door ourselves. Thank you so much for the subscription, Speedrun. It really means a lot.
Another one for the collection.
3 months in a row. Holy cow.
Cool.
So funny thing about the PlayStation versions is that we have to collect 5 items here. In Scholarship Edition, you have to collect 5 items, but for some reason when you're doing the speedrun, you start off with 1. You just do. The game just says, here's 1. Here's a freebie. Actually, I've seen a 100% speedrun of this game where the guy started off with 3. So he only had to collect 2 items. And if that's the case, you actually don't even need to beat Norton.
Well, I love the metric system. I give it a 10 out of 10.
You just have him open that wall for you and collect 1 more item. Uncle Kev just subscribed!
Thanks.
Woo!
Great.
3 months in a row! Cool stuff. Time to start trying to finish this chapter.
You're so manly.
Not worth it to get back on our bike.
Hopkins comes through.
And now we're looking, there's a nice hobo to shoot.
I saw you what I saw.
Oh my goodness. I could not have cut that bus stop closer. That guy had me. If he had me there, I would have been in trouble. There we go. Spawn. Busted.
Your butt is mine.
Oh my goodness. That was like psycho close right there. That was not worth the risk close. I love it. Alright, hardest mission in the game right here. Christmas is here. Pretty much any time I have to go to the principal's office, hardest mission in the game. Trust me. Ah! Snow physics! Maybe it is the hardest mission in the game. Oh my goodness, did I get turned around there? Somebody open the door! Nobody opened the door for me. Nobody opened the door for me. What jerk face Magooligers? Okay. We want to do a minor skip right here. Cool. We got a pretty good skip. Okay. Mission beat. We put on the reindeer sweater. Oh, that was a hard one. Boy. I bet nobody watching this stream has their fingernails left after my last 2 missions. Snow physics. If you're on a skateboard and you just touch somebody, you're gonna go careening with these snow physics. Alright. Magic bike locker spawns our bike. And you want your bike for this mission. Trust me. A lot of routing has gone into making sure you get your bike for this mission. These are kind of the safety strats, because it gives you the bike. You could do some risky stuff, where you come to this mission from different angles, different approaches, and the game might take away your bike, which is McNursters. Not very nice. There's our bike. And now we have to chase the guy, and because we have our bike, we can actually beat him in the chase. But you don't want to do that, because if you do that, he'll run you off the road, and with the snow physics, things get really bad really quickly. So instead, I intentionally grab firecrackers later there. Even though it takes some time, it's going to give me firecrackers here, and it means he doesn't run me off the road.
Johnny is so I can finish him off.
He didn't take that hit. He didn't take that hit. What a jerk. So I'm at full health right now. For the record, my health bar said full. Let's see what health I'm at the start of this mission for reals, though.
Who won? Me.
You'll learn to keep your hands off my girl.
Get out of here! The car!
You're lucky, Jimmy. I'll kick your ass later.
Get back here! Stop! I'm an officer of the law!
Oh my god. Well, it's still green health. It's not full, but it's green. I'll take it. But oh my god, the game finally managed to force me onto a BMX. It has been trying for 2 chapters really. They don't want you on a bike in chapter 1. It has been trying for 2 whole chapters to put me on a BMX, and they finally succeeded. Good game. Good match. Well played. Well played. That's what I was looking for. Ha! Words. They're the best. Look at this great bike race. BMX kid versus cop in car. Terrible bike race. Cutscene where they take me off my bike. Don't worry about it.
Hey Jimmy, let me get
And now very glitchy mission. Hopefully it goes well for us.
Boys, good work. I got him where I need him.
How do you like that, greaseball?
Tell me you can hit harder than
One more down.
Watch out, Jimmy.
Alright, all the enemies are down. I'm gonna grab some health for this upcoming fight. And I'm only gonna hit him twice right now because the 3rd time will change his route. Perfect. Get it fully charged.
Let's see how you do in an even fight.
And then we're gonna do something called grab locking. Every time he throws us off, we're gonna grab him again. Sometimes he'll throw us off after 4 hits, sometimes it'll be 7.
Hey, you're lucky you're ugly to begin with.
I'm gonna go get health. And we're out of there.
Don't whine. I told you, I was the daddy. Got it?
All things considered, that went pretty well.
I'm starting to feel pretty good about myself. I've just taken control of 2 of the school's worst cliques, but I know there are bigger problems just around the corner.
Let's go fast. That's all I gotta say about that.
Pituitary glands and
3 chapters down,
brains the size of
2 to
peas.
go.
The thing is, Pete, now that I'm cool...
Jimmy, I gotta go.
So we just leave Petey behind. He says I gotta go. He can't hang out with us right now. So we'll go this way. Petey will go the other way.
I may be a loser.
What?
but at least I got
What's
loser
Petey doing in the
friends.
library?
Whatever.
Come on! He lied to us. He lied to us.
Forget it, Hopkins. You're not getting in without the key code. Okay, okay.
We can punch in the key code before he tells it to us. Just as long as he's in his submission.
You're in my domain now, Jimmy. Prepare to suffer. Give up, Jimmy. You'll never make it. You're outmatched on all fronts. Well, other than Ron. Your aggro management won't save
Nice.
How do you like it so arcade? This is only the beginning.
Now, most speedrunners say that the actual speedrun starts after you clear this mission.
He can try, but he won't break down the door.
So I take out those two guys. I switch to my slingshot because I'm going to want that equipped immediately after. And then I try to find the sweet spot on the door. I hope I found it. We'll know very shortly. Perfect. Oh god. Alright, so we take those guys out. I'm gonna need some more health. I'm playing this just a little bit safe here. I'm playing this a lot bit safe, to be honest. Wasting a lot of time. But we're on a run. These last two guys generally can't kill you. Oh my god. Losing all of my time. Who's still alive? Nobody should still be alive. Wow, we lost all of the time. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. That was bad. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Just regroup from there. That's all we gotta do.
Ernest, what are you doing? Give it up, dork. You work for me now. Why do you have to be such a bully, Jimmy? Why? Your brawn is no match for my superior technology.
Perfect. We want to take damage here, so that was all on purpose right there. We're going to take more damage from an explosion here, and
Present for you.
then we're going to take just a little bit more damage later.
Oh, you like this, Jimmy?
Take about 3 more hits, maybe 2. His first hit will go wayward, his next one will hit us. That's good. We don't need to take any more.
One day I'll be rich.
That's 2 firecrackers. One, 2, 3. 3's fine. We only need 2.
Jimmy's back in action.
So that's a knockout warp. Teleports us right next to the library. Conveniently where we want to be. Don't do that mission right there. The next mission we want is in the library itself. Pretty far in. Hop on our skateboard to activate it.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Hey, Pete.
Yo, Jimmy.
I should still be on my skateboard right now, because I started this mission on my skateboard. Perfect. Then we're going to get all the speed increase from going downstairs, because just like in real life, when you go downstairs on a skateboard, you go really fast, but you don't fall off. Eunice! Actually, she helped me turn there. We're going to get on our bike, just mitigate some of the randomness that skateboard glitching can bring about. Despawn that person. I don't know if you saw them, but I definitely saw them. We're despawning people when I do that. I see somebody I don't want to have to dodge later and I despawn them. Didn't work. Alright, let's go to the fun house. Best fun house in the world!
You don't want to touch me.
No!
You liking that, ain't you? Hey, fight fair. You afraid? Come on, turn the hot water.
That was pretty bad. Wasting potato shots on the wrong guys.
You gotta get us out of here.
Let's go. Let's hope we get the good speed here. Good speed, good speed, good speed. We're out of there.
Oh, I'm so sore. You're going down.
Nice, we got them all.
I am going to destroy you now.
Oh, he's gonna run?
I don't understand.
That was a little unfortunate. We got most of the glitch, but most of the glitch is not a whole glitch make. Alright, we gotta do the maze. Pretty tricky in that we can't go too fast, because we're gonna be escorting, and escort missions are the best missions. And if you go too fast and you hit these buttons, what these buttons do is they close all the doors that are open and open all the doors that are closed. So we're gonna run through a door right here, and if we hit the next button too fast, the next guy's gonna, that guy that we left behind is gonna get trapped. Okay, come on, game. Calm down, game.
Thanks.
We're gonna be out of potatoes at the end of this. Our potassium ferrying will have been pretty largesse.
Oh, thank you, Sherman. T, thanks.
We are so low on weapons right now. I'm normally not this low on weapons coming up here. I normally have firecrackers and potato guns. Hey! And we're leaving here. And while we're watching this cutscene right now, I am looking in the background to see if I can see people to attack with my slingshot. Come on, somebody spawn. Old lady way over there. There we go. Some adults to the right, so we're gonna head far right. Ooh, girls to the left.
Nice work, Jimmy.
So that should hopefully spawn some cops. Officer Mustache is stuck back there. Somebody please grab me. Thank you. Thank you, game.
What's going on?
Sorry about that.
Now I attack a guy right before we get on the bus. That's going to make our trouble meter go all the way up. And hopefully I'll spawn a prefect right here. We just got busted.
You won't get away with that. That hurt.
Sometimes if they're standing around like waiting to bust you, if you punch them, they'll bust you.
Why are boys so confused? Love bunnies. So nice.
Alright, let's go, 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 go.
What is absinthe anyway?
Your move killed me.
hop on the bike, travel all the way across the school. It's so long. Like, it's such a long trip to get from the school to where we're going next. It's worth it to bike through the school grounds, and it's all on school grounds. Like, this place we're going to, this is still the school.
Oh, Hopkins, good to see you. Make it.
Nice. Good gate opening there, Jimmy. Time for photo tours. Everybody's favorite part of the game. You know, you're watching the speedrun and you're like, you know, instead of watching him do stuff, I'd really rather have a photo tour of this great looking school. And so I'm gonna give that to you guys right now. First photo, the back wall of the gym. Very nice. Of course, all those cheerleaders got in the way of the photo, and that was rather annoying. So why don't we, if they're all there, let's go take pictures in the girls' dorms, where cheerleaders are guaranteed not to be, because they're all currently in the gym. And this will be our one chance to take pictures in the girls' dorm without the cheerleaders there. That's very bad bike parking. That's gonna cost us a whole second. As soon as she starts moving, we start moving. It doesn't matter where she goes. That's the routing. As soon as that lady starts moving, we start moving. All right, there we go. Picture of the steam showers. Oh my God! I thought we left all the cheerleaders behind. I guess the cheerleader got in the middle of this picture. Let's go somewhere we can be guaranteed not to get a picture of a cheerleader. Let's go take a picture of a doorpost. Okay, game. Make the camera work. Eunice will spawn right here. Hi, Eunice. How's it going?
Where did they go? It's like there's a thief.
All right. I remember the bad bike parking happened on my watch, so we made up for it by really good movement. Very good bike parking. Oh my goodness. Very happy with that. Brought a tear to my eye.
See them.
Feels good.
Avid student of anatomy, you know.
No sweat.
Go. All right, now starts the, no, not yet. After this mission starts Trollville. So we get just a few seconds of non-Trollville. This mission's pretty cool. This mission, you're guaranteed to fail. You cannot pass. It is impossible to pass this mission. So instead what we do is we grab a bike and bring the bike to the mission, which you're not supposed to be able to do, or not. It doesn't say you're not able to do it, but just the way that everything's set up, you're not going to do it. And we'll fail the mission using the bike, because they weren't prepared for that.
To the barricades!
No, 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 no. Jimmy.
You could hit a truck, Rick.
Less than ideal. Things are not going well. This chapter. At least we still have our bike.
Jimmy, get to the spud cannon. It's our last chance.
Let's do this part fast.
The barrage of potatoes, Jimmy.
We got back up. That was fast. That was really good. Happy with that.
I think we can call.
All right, here comes the next troll mission. Hopefully we got really good luck here. I'm hoping.
Hey, Jimmy.
Because we gotta go fast.
Brilliant idea.
All right, we gotta annoy the bull, and the way that we annoy the bull is we beat the crap out of him. And we just need him to be standing right where he is right now. We got perfect location here. He can't get away. We back him up into the bench. And nobody comes to his rescue in that spot. Oh my goodness. We just saved so much time.
You're messing with the wrong mascot.
And our health is good. Oh my goodness. I'm happy. Because I'm happy. There we go. Took a while to get the right weapon combo that we needed. So now we're doing a very elaborate dance here, where we're watching what he does, and depending on what he does, it's going to make a huge impact of when we actually fire our slingshot and when we move back in on him. I'm watching to see what he does with his head, what he does with his foot, and what he does with his fist. If he's just swinging his fist, I'm going to fire my slingshot as soon as possible. I'm going to go back in. If he does that little headbutt, I have to wait a long time to get back in, because even if I hit his horns after he's picking them back up, he'll become invincible and do a long, elaborate sort of attack maneuver. See, like that. I went in too fast. And we're out of there.
You like a little school spirit.
Shoot him just a few more times to make sure he's actually down after we humiliate him. And then let's get out of there. Now we're the mascot. And that's actually, for those of you who don't live in America, that's how you become the mascot. You have to beat up the current mascot in a one-on-one fist battle in an empty pool. So somebody has to do that. Like, if a mascot somehow manages, the person inside manages to become a senior and is about to graduate, if nobody does that and they graduate, the school will never have a mascot again, because they'll leave the school and nobody's beating up the guy in an empty pool. And I know that, like, a lot of schools outside America don't have mascots, so you might not know that. Knowledge bomb. Alright, so that, we just got through one of the trolliest missions in the game. Probably my highest failure rate mission in the game. We just beat. The failure comes at the point where we're trying to beat him up in the field. I know that looks super easy, and it was this time, because we got really good RNG as to his location. But that's the highest failure rate.
Just what I was looking for.
So we pick up that spray paint right there, play with that soccer ball a little. The soccer ball is not important. The spray paint was the whole reason we took that little detour. The game's going to try to force us to go to the store to buy more spray paint, really, but by grabbing that there, we don't have to do that. Alright, we're coming upon Troll City number 2. We got 2 Troll Cities in a row. No! Hit the grass just a little bit, lost all of my momentum. Oh, good enough. Good enough.
Oh, hello there. You like my hair, don't you?
Good thing my wife didn't see me looking at that.
All right, so now we're trying to take out these posters. We're trying to say, hey, these posters are not okay. And we're trying to take them out, but now a guy's running around putting them back up. There he goes. And this poster is a little bit tricky, because this poster, the game might decide, I'm going to let you spray paint it, or I'm not. And if it does let us spray paint it, it's going to decide these guys are either going to manage to get an attack off while you're trying to spray paint it, and you won't be able to spray paint it, or you will. If they do attack us, we run in the building, we de-aggro them, that's the fastest way to get out of that, and then they won't aggro again when we come back this second time. So that's the first trolley part, especially when the game says, hey, I can't let you spray paint this. You have to attack them, run in the building, come back out, spray paint, run in the building again to get away from them, and then come back out. Okay, now there's a cop. He's gonna try to bust us. And because he did that, we have to go all the way over here. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. We have to beat that guy up. That way he doesn't spray paint another thing. Now we gotta go get that last one. Hopefully the cop doesn't see us this time. So that was a big troll right there. We definitely lost time, and the cop is definitely trying to look at us right now.
Seems like there's just no shame left these days.
Let's get out of here. Whoa, we're not doing great on time. Let's go. We're gonna have to be fabulous. We lost a lot of time this chapter. We're gonna have to be fabulous to end up with a lot of time saved. And we can still save time.
What do you think you're doing?
But not like that! Just let me turn in the mission. There we go.
Oh, you are the sweetest boy ever!
So we're 10 seconds ahead of PB right now. So we've lost all that beautiful, beautiful time that we spent building up. We did not have a good chapter 4. Very bad stronghold assault. Bad defender of the castle. Bad discretion assured.
Good. What can I say?
Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. If we can get back some of that time on this chapter right now. We can get back some of that time just getting to this next mission right here. The trip to this next mission is so long. And it involves crashing into things. You don't want to skateboard on dirt. Okay, let's go. There's like 16 cutscenes in this mission. This mission is so long.
Yes.
If we could just skip the cutscenes, that would shave off so much time.
Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle.
Yeah, forward, go, forward.
This is the bull dance. If we do everything right this chapter, we will not see it again. If we do things right and the game decides it wants to see it again, we will have to see it again. Or if we do things wrong, we'll definitely have to see it again.
What would you call a yardstick in the metric?
Careful! Patrols are everywhere. We are in grave danger at this very moment.
Alright, we gotta do like 5 more pranks.
Danger of a knuckle sandwich if you
Because
don't
pranks
get
are
over it.
hilarious.
Guess what?
This is gonna be prank number 1. Look, there's a firecracker strapped to that football. This is gonna be a great prank. A great prank for everybody.
Come on, you can do it.
There we go.
position.
Ha! Great pig. That guy got blown up when he thought he was gonna catch a football. Hilarious.
Here,
Alright,
take this glue
next
bottle.
prank.
It's full of
We're gonna put
glue.
some glue on
Go
benches.
create a sticky situation on the team bench.
We're hoping for a little bit of luck going on here. We're gonna putting the glue on the animation. The putting the glue on the bench animation takes a little bit of time, so we hope we're attacked while we're doing it. Because if we get attacked while we're putting the glue on the benches,
Come on.
You deserve it.
hey game,
Go all day.
not like that though.
You suck. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay,
Beat it.
this is the trolliest troll of trolls. This chapter 4 is so trolly right now. So if any of those guys just threw a punch right there, we wouldn't have to watch me glue this bench. Any of them. You know, there's 4 guys standing around watching me glue a bench. If any of them tried to actually stop me, we wouldn't have to watch that.
Agent Bull.
Now we gotta go pee in a Gatorade cooler. And what we're gonna do is there's 2 guys actually guarding the Gatorade cooler against potential mascot pee. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna approach the Gatorade cooler from a different direction than they're expecting. And we're gonna say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then we're gonna run really quickly behind them and pee in the cooler if we can. If not, we have to do the bull dance. Or I guess we could wreck them, but I think the bull dance is faster than wrecking them. So we'll make a lot of noise here. Going on our skateboard.
You still any good, mascot?
And I've never done that before. I found a gap between the guy and the wall, and I went right through it instead of doing my hey look at me dance. So that's a little bit of shit. Never done that before. My health is pretty low. Can I kiss Cornelius? I know I can, but like, can I in this mission?
There's a rumor that someone's gonna screw up the
I would
game.
refill my health.
This is too much for me.
That's like totally grody. That's like totally grody.
Your quest, young Jimmy, is perilous, but the rewards are glorious.
Cut the crap, Melvin. It was sort of
All right,
funny the
marbles.
first 20 times, but it's getting old now.
Scatter them over the football field.
All right.
We're gonna scatter marbles on the football field. This will totally work. Or football pitch, as they call it in other places. And then we'll fall on them ourselves. Nice. Hilarious prank. Number 4, is that? We're at right now. Look at these guys. Oh my god, they fell on marbles on the football field. Hilarious. So I've actually had it happen where I go in this cutscene and a guy tries to bust me while I'm approaching this cutscene, and we get all the audio clips except Cornelius starts wailing on the prefect, just beating the crap out of him. Except, so we're just looking at like a blank screen right now and hearing Cornelius's line, and then it zooms out and there's Cornelius just beating up a prefect like crazy. It's hilarious. I wish I had saved that video. All right.
This isn't a game, mascot boy.
Please dance for me.
We could glitch the game right now, but we won't because we don't know how to do it consistently advantageously. It's more consistent to make it disadvantaged, so I'm not going to do it right now. But there's a way to glitch the game right now to mess with the stuff for the the next part of this mission. So here we go. Here's the actual boss fight. This is all one mission. It's not all one mission in the game's perspective. Like, to the game, we're starting a new mission right now, but to us, we've started one mission and there's nothing else we can do.
I'm gonna rip out your heart. Time to put some lumber down.
So he's going to throw the football at where we would be if at the point of the release we were still moving at the same speed and vector the whole way through the football being in the air. So for these first ones we stand still, do a little bit of a dodge, and throw them at the guy. But now we're going to be chased, and being chased is a problem because if we're running away, we run the risk of him throwing it out of bounds. We run the risk of him hitting the guy who's chasing us. There I did a little bit of a turn, and that one's out of bounds. We run the risk of him hitting these bodies that are on the ground.
Pain is good. Think I'm tough? Time's even tough.
Quick, place it on this. Come on, turn it up a bit.
We run the risk of that happening. Where instead of picking up the football, we tackle the dude. We're out of there.
Yo, your tight end gets a lot of balls.
Jimmy, take out the captain to take out the team.
Alright, there we go. Now we got a really long cutscene / loading screen.
That's right, losers.
So it looks like we lost a lot of time in that chapter. That was not a good chapter
Suddenly
4.
the king of the school. I never meant for things to turn out this way. I just wanted to
Let's go for it,
control
though.
a
Let's still
couple
get
of
PB.
psycho kids and be left alone. But now I guess I'm certainly going to live the good life.
Alright. We gotta make up 14 seconds in order to get a PB. Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Hey, Darby.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Jimmy. Call me a
Start off with a little trick right here called getting our bike. It's already going smoother than yesterday. Perfect. Did it perfectly. So that bike should be there and we'll be able to use it for the whole mission. Got to chemistry before it was available. Perfect.
Please go to your lab stations.
Alright, watch me fail chemistry. It turns out
Too creative now, and for God's
that if you roll up your sleeves that you don't have, and then just stop and think, things blow up.
What are you doing?
Let's try it again. Let's try stop and think. Let's think about what we should do next. Things blow up. Oh no! That's like the worst kind of chemistry ever. Inaction is the worst action you can take.
I'm afraid to
Ah, we blew up the whole thing. Yeep, bandit! I did. I just blew up the whole school. How's it going, Yeep?
help your fellow forward.
Terrible bike parking. We'll deal with that later. Not gonna worry about it. Doing fine for the most part. I was doing fantastic until I lost 2 minutes and 2 chapters. That was a shame. Let's make it up.
That is funny, Jimmy.
Okay, cool. I'll ignore you. Everybody, I'm ignoring Yeep. Based on his orders, though. Oh, bad. Get out of here. Let's get out of the school. Stupid school. School is for children and people who want to learn. I don't know. I don't know where I was going. We got firecrackers and marbles to save me some time later. I wouldn't have to pick up those marbles if I got my marble glitch down correctly. Grr. Don't mind me, cop. I'm just going behind City Hall to where the ladders to the roof are. Don't mind me at all. Officer Roger. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, let's not mess up here like we did yesterday. Let's mess up elsewhere. If you skateboard off, you don't take any damage. And yesterday I skateboarded off and for some reason it didn't work. Need to get on this cop car. Now these cops get mad, and they actually all throw bricks at me sometimes. Take the bus back to school. Nobody cares about what I did in town over here at the school. Good stuff. The cops don't hop on the radio and say, hey, one of your students just vandalized City Hall. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Go in the door. Finish that mission. And now that we have firecrackers and marbles for the next mission, we are well equipped.
We got a problem. I'm the king, Petey.
Let's get out of here. Rats in the library. There's a cutscene, or not a cutscene, but a loading screen in Scholarship Edition that says the best way to kill rats is with a slingshot. Clearly they haven't met me. Where's that rat? What are all these guys doing alive? Rats! You're costing me time in my speedrun. Where are you? You're costing me time in my speedrun, rats! Jeez, they're all supposed to run the marbles and die.
These crates?
Yes, those crates. The rats appeared once those books were delivered.
Everything seems to be fine, miss. I think I got them all.
Thank you, Jimmy. If you have any late fees, I think we can just forget about them.
I did that a long time ago. I mean, thank you, miss. Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
But the health I really want to be at, I'm doing good. This is good. Wow, I heard a bottle rocket go over me. That could have been bad if that hit me. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sometimes you overshoot that marker because you're going too fast and the game only like accepts input every so often. So I nailed that. Let's do this fast. Faster than we've ever done it before.
I'm getting out of here. Ah! I'm stuck. Jimmy, over here. Ow! Ow! Oh, I can't believe this. Thanks, Jimmy.
Save the cheerleader. Save the gym.
Well, thanks a lot. I could have done that myself. Jimmy, would you mind helping me again, please?
And we're out of there.
Oh, Jimmy, thank you.
What happened, Mandy?
I don't know, but I saw some weirdo downstairs.
So the gym was just on fire.
I'll check it out. You get out of here.
Lots of fire damage everywhere.
Admit it, you'd wish you'd done it yourself.
Hey,
This guy who lit the fire was staying in the gym after he lit on fire. Probably ill-advised, for the record. And I know I just kind of put out the fire, so it should be safe in here now. Oh man, the joke didn't work. Okay, normally students are coming back in and just walking around the gym casual right there. And it's all like, but they shouldn't be in the gym yet. We should let like people make sure it's safe to be in here, structurally sound. But the joke didn't work. RNG. Really good skateboarding right there. No bad spawns. I was expecting some bad spawns right there. Do I need anything? I don't need anything. Stealth mission. We're gonna go back to the old safe strats, which aren't necessarily safe either. But the new hyper risk strats have not been working, and I need to lay down a save during a bad run. The reason I gotta do a bad run is because it takes time to go on my way to lay down a save. I gotta lay down a save during a bad run and figure out what I'm doing differently during the hyper risk strats that I didn't used to do. Because I used to succeed every time during hyper risk, and it was actually safer than the low risk. And then all of a sudden I started failing every time during the hyper risk. We got a bad car spawn right there. That could be the end of us. We are so low on health right now. It's super funny. It's just the funniest. I'm laughing. Let's go. So we're gonna park our bike back there. No! We're not gonna park our bike back there. Dumb! Dumb! Stupid metric. Okay, well, if we fail this mission, that'll save us a ton of time. Oh my god! Bad muscle memory. Really bad muscle memory right there. We're supposed to bike all the way here. That's the point of the new strats. That's the point of the new strats. Oh my goodness, I'm mad at myself. And I'm mad at you too. The band, not like you people watching. Oh my goodness. That's the point of the new strats. That's the point of the death warp, is so I don't have to run there. I just lost so much time, falling apart. I'm on such a good run. I guess the pressure got to me. So these are the old strats.
I don't know, don't care, but he sure does yell a lot, huh?
They're like 3 seconds slower. And they're that much safer. They really...
You gotta get into the control room to open the door. Get an orderly uniform from the laundry room. The dropout set me up. What are you waiting for?
Not waiting for anything. Yesterday I went too fast and opened this door while that guy was still right there. And we're safe. Stealth mission over. That was all a stealth mission, by the way.
You want your break?
You can't handle your break. So this 15-year-old kid just puts on an orderly uniform, and everybody listens when he says, "Why don't you go ahead and abandon the post with the open all the cells button?" The guy's like, "Yeah, sure. Seems reasonable enough to me. You're wearing white clothes." Find a way out of the asylum. Get our death warp ready.
Thanks for getting me out, Jimmy.
How'd you get in there to begin with?
Some of the local kids said they'd gotten together with Lola. I went a little crazy.
I can believe that.
Yeah, anyways, I gotta find Lola, see if it's true or not. See ya.
All right, Johnny. Have fun.
I'm hoping for a 1 firecracker death here, but we might get a 2.
And that's that.
Be able to help me if you want.
That looks like death. There we go. Perfect. That's a good knockout warp. It takes us very close to the mission. There.
You're dead.
That death warp does abandon our bike, and we are going to want our bike because we're going to travel very long distances very shortly. Oh, got off the road there. Lost a lot of momentum. That's okay. On our bike. Doing some despawning. That was some good despawning, because that means that we have a clear path right here.
What's this?
These little curves to get on and off the street and sidewalk, they make a huge difference to your movement. You have to compensate for them, and they can really send you into wonky directions.
Did you get them?
Yeah, I got him. Now what?
Burton always goes to the can when he goes running. We've got to make sure he uses this one and send him on a trip.
Alright.
I'll take care of this. You make sure he doesn't use one of the other ones.
This sounds like it's gonna be good.
So don't hit her with the bike. We've learned that the fun way. Many, many times. Well, once, actually. Nice!
Well, oops.
Come on, Metric. Let's get some good speed and brake.
Stupid piece of junk.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to hit these things with our back tire in a way that does enough damage that we take them out without knocking us off our bike. And that last one, shout outs to the sacrifice of Franker Z. If we go full speed at Franker Z, then we can hit that porta potty without falling off.
Ah, much better.
Oh no! That's not what you want.
Oh my God, corn! I didn't have corn for dinner.
And now for other speedrunners, it's not worth it for them to look behind them and see if their bike is still there. For me it is, because I buy a different bike than other speedrunners.
All sorted. Hey, Jimmy! Think you can help me out?
And mine is going to be faster over the course of this mission right here. Most speedrunners buy the racer bike, which has a faster acceleration, gets them to their top speed faster. I buy the Aquaberry Cruiser, which has a faster top speed. So right now we have very long trips to do. The normal route, if you buy the racer bike, is to just go forward, not go back and see if your bike is still there, because there'll be a racer bike at the bottom of the hill. But because there's such a long trip that we have to do right here, it's worth it for me to get my higher top speed over the course. Hey Mamba, how's it going?
This might come in handy.
Over the course of this bike ride. No. And I have everything I need? I do. I have everything I need. Cool. If not, that would be a time to restock supplies. That area right there is like, if you've ever played Super Mario World, it's like that secret level, which just gives you your choice between capes and fire and gives you Yoshi. It's just like, here's stink bombs and firecrackers, almost always. You're welcome. Alright, stealth mission hype! So for some reason, the stealth attributes that the orderly outfit gave you for the other stealth mission, it gives you that benefit right here too.
Better hope you don't get raped. All right, come on. They're burning those trophies down at the dock.
Oh my god. It's really hard to do that maneuver where you jump off that space with enough momentum to clear it and still have momentum on your skateboard. And I realized just the other day that well, I've actually realized for a very long time, it's not worth it to get back on your bike here. The amount of time you spend in that animation is not going to save you over time for how much speed we can get on the skateboard here. Get out of there. Fastest way back to the gym is through the water. Wasserfing. What are you up to these days, Momba? Have you gotten world record in Bully Scholarship Edition yet? I know that was your plan after Joysticker took it the other day. That guy was really in a bad spot for me to get back on my skateboard. It's after 7, that's all we need. We need it to be after 7 because we're going to go to bed right after this mission.
Well, Hopper, what did you find?
Need a better time. Okay, yeah, you want to blow him out of the water. True story. I gotcha.
I always knew I could do it. Can
we please get some spawns? Perfect. So we gotta attack that adult right there, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna spawn prefects. It should spawn prefects all the way out here. And we don't have to do this whole trip. We need the prefects to grab us, not the cops. The cops will take us to the police station. That was bad. That was some bad spawning on the game's part right there. Shame on you, game. Alright, hardest mission in the game right here. Hoping for a good prefect spawn.
You'll be prosecuted to the max.
We got a good little girl spawn. That's just as good as a good prefect spawn. Alright.
Hopkins.
Hardest mission beaten. We're good. We're good. We're on the gold train right now. Let's pick up some potatoes. Potassium fairy time. Gotta go deliver potassium to all the good boys and girls.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing? Terrible. Everybody hates me. Everybody might hate
Give that guy a little love tap with our skateboard. Be like, hey! How's it going? If Algie was riding a good bike right there, I would so steal it. I think we have a long enough bike rider ahead of ourselves. That it would have made it worth it, but he was riding a stupid BMX. Is it possible for Metric to say the word stupid BMX without the word stupid in front? Doesn't seem like it.
Hey, Russell! I need your help to bust into the Dropout's hideout.
For the record, open the garage door before you start your motorcycle. It'll be better for your health in the long run.
Only if Russell gets to destroy.
On camera. It says follow Russell, my tuchus. I'm going where I want to go, doing what I want to do, wanna do. I didn't know there was a lamp post right there. That could have been really bad. Wow, he's getting really far ahead of me. He doesn't normally do that. I normally can keep a pretty good lead on him the whole time. Wait, do I have firecrackers? No, I don't have firecrackers. I need a random spawn of firecrackers ahead. And the random spawn, what that's going to do is not, like, if it was guaranteed for firecrackers to save me time, I would just go grab those right there. But I want a random spawn because it's also going to be random whether firecrackers can save me time or not. We're going to pick up some spray paint. Right here. As backup safety strats. Although they're pretty funny if you have the audio loud enough of the game.
Oh!
Let's go, short stack.
So I'm hoping that one of those two guys drops firecrackers. It's a pretty high chance they didn't today. Okay, you heard the noise of me firing the thing. Same thing happened at Funhouse Fun. Pick up those bottle rockets. That's gonna make it so we don't have to hope for a random spawn of bottle rockets later. Pick up those firecrackers. There we go. So we have more options now.
We gotta go through the Red Star car building.
We have more options later for potential maneuvering. I want to refill my potato gun because I'm going to be using it a lot.
Now that we have the power restored, we've got to get to the chem plant.
Alright, and now here's the part. I know you guys have been having a lot of fun talking this speed run, but I need you all to shut up and chat. No more talking. I got a really hard puzzle and I got to concentrate.
This gives you something.
Alright, we hit the only lever we can hit there. Okay. Run to the only place we can run. We hit the only lever we can hit there. Okay, we're good. Hey, how's it going? It's Eagle. You probably came in after I gave the order for everybody to stop speaking. I had to concentrate really during that super hard train puzzle. Super hard train puzzle. Hardest train puzzle in the whole game. Actually, that's a true statement. Only train puzzle in the whole game. What are you up to, the Eagle? Or it's Eagle. Let's go. So we want to be hit there because they knock us off of the animation of opening the door and it saves us just a little bit of time. However, if they tackle us, it puts us in really bad timing and we might accidentally attack Zoe, which is a problem because if you even just touch her, if you even just touch her at all, you fail this mission. Just don't lay a finger on me! Or something like that. That's probably what she's saying. Okay, we're gonna skateboard glitch up here. It only saves time if we never hit the edge. That's the only way that saves time. We just hit the edge there, so it did not save time.
We don't like your kind of show what we got for. Come on, enough with the love.
Got the key card. We're out of there. We get full health when we walk through this door, so it's okay if those guys take a big swing at us on their way in. Because now we're at full health. And we're going to be making huge use of the fact that you don't take fall damage if you fall while on your skateboard here. Huge use of it. In theory. Last time I said that, I died. So... Perfect. That's a massive skip right there. So we're just trying to get this guy down to yellow health right here. We don't care if we take some hits in the process. He's going to swing at us one more time and then he's going to be out of breath. And in that time, we're going to get all the hits, hopefully, that we need to get him down to yellow. He's at yellow. We'll grab the pipe, and we'll follow. Can I please pick up my pipe? Thank you. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to dodge. He wants to do a big old pipe battle. We want to dodge that and throw him off his kilter. Or we get knocked down. That's still faster. If he hits us one more time, we might have to go to backup strats. And we're out of there.
You had enough? You want some more?
So we're at low health, we want high health, and we're far from where we want to be.
No, you're all right, Jimmy. Yeah, okay. See ya.
And we got the good RNG drop. There we go. Death warp. Now we're at full health. We're right where we want to be. That's the next. This is the last mission of the game here. 10 minutes, last mission of the game. We do have a different route because we're on a skateboard as opposed to a bike, and I absolutely prefer bike here. So much. It's huge. Okay, you guys are stopping me from doing some good bunny hopping. If by some miracle my bike didn't despawn, I would have grabbed it right there, but it always does. This mission goes so much faster by bike. I'm just gonna hop off.
Jimmy!
We're waiting for him to say Jimmy, and when he does, then we can leave the whole premises. I'm doing okay, Spidey. This might be a PB. Exiting chapter 2. I was feeling really good about world record.
What are you hiding from? I'm here for your safety. Thanks, Jimmy.
I submitted.
Come on, we gotta
I
get to
submitted a
school.
video for
All hell's
AGDQ.
breaking loose.
So we'll see if it gets in. I was thinking that, you know, maybe taking world record would make it easier to get in. It didn't happen today. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Maybe the day after. You know, it's just gonna happen one of these days. That's how it works.
Don't worry, Russell will get it.
But instead of doing good on chapter 4, I did bad. And that hurt my chances of having a good time.
Without them, Gary's got nothing.
I played it super safe on Stronghold Assault. Super safe, and I lost like 50 seconds. At least I didn't fail. But here we go. How many, I have one firecracker? I'm gonna want more than that. Thanks, man. It's gonna be tight.
You nerd. What were you
I have no idea how good my chapter 5 is in my PB. See if we can save time.
You idiot! Gary's plans are a load of crap. I should know.
You don't get it. My brain.
Where are all the girls during this mission?
Nothing can stop
Having a sexy pillow fight?
Whatever. I'm
Duh.
gonna stop you both.
Where are all the girls always, David? Why does he not, like, die in this version as easy? Russell! Russell! Get out of the freaking way! I can't believe Russell just stepped right in front of that shot. Oh my god, I was gonna be out of there so fast, and then Russell's like, nah, I'll take the hit you have intended for that guy. I want that for not this boss fight. This is a good old-fashioned boss rush right now. You pick your best weapons, you fight all the bosses of the game. Very Mega Man style here, very cool.
Hey, Derby, someone's here to see you.
Oh, it's the thug. Don't worry, boys. I'll deal with him.
You're getting really tiresome, Darby. Cut
Yeah,
it
there's
out.
firecrackers there, and I love them for not this part, but Russell just keeps messing with me. Alright, I need full health going into this next area because I'm going to use firecrackers. The next part of this boss rush is the jocks. Where's my bike? And the thing that makes the jock fight unique is that there's more than one guy that has more than one hit worth of health. In all the other fights, everyone but the boss can be taken out in just one hit. In this one, he has a sidekick that takes more hits too. So we're going to be doing lots of area of effect damage to take out all guys there.
Ted, I need you to help me. Get lost, Jimmy. You ain't nothing. You're just asking for it.
What's he asking?
Crush! Kill! Destroy! You get so good!
We have bottle rockets for the last fight. We're a little bit low on health, but that's okay. We have bottle rockets. We might have to pick up health before the very final boss, though, in this next fight. Luckily, pretty much everyone drops health in these fights when defeated. So we're going with bottle rockets. We have a ton. That should make this pretty easy, pretty quick.
This is awesome.
What the hell are you doing, Johnny? Why are you taking orders from Gary?
Shut up, Jimmy. You left us and everything went down the toilet.
I beat you once, I'll beat you again.
Smash you! Smash you!
There you go. That guy had soda. That's good enough. Let's get out of here. Let's go start the final boss fight. We are so tight here. The thing about the final boss is, like, it looks like we're doing great on time, but there's a minute and a half worth of loading screens and cutscenes right now.
To finish, you bunch of bitches.
That was incredibly satisfying. Edgar, go help everyone calm down. I've got some business with Gary.
Understood. Good luck.
We get out of here at 43.
What is that in your hand? Weapons are for prefects only. No! Get off my little...
Whoa! 100 bits! Gotta play like a Taz now. Alright, we're going for it. We're going for it, Spidey. I think some people in my my chat, they hate it when I do the trying to jump over the balance beam strats. But screw that, we're going. We're jumping over all the balance beams.
Gary, you little bitch! Come out!
James, I've been waiting. Let the games begin.
I want to be able to play. Cutscenes, come on, cutscenes. The jump is the best. The jump is also the worst. But it is the best. But it's also the worst.
Gary! Moron! Why'd you do it, Gary?
Okay, give me control. That's all I want. I want to fail on my own terms, not on the cutscene's terms. Let me play. Oh, that was a bad jump. Okay, by doing a little shimmy, shimmy, shake here, we don't lose any time crossing the balance beam, but he is more likely to dodge or miss with his brick. We missed the first jump.
Jimmy. From the start, you were pathetically naive.
It might not be close at all. I could still, like, super screw up.
Poor little Jimmy, all alone as big, scary Bullworth.
Shimmy, shimmy, shake.
Russell and his goons, desperate for help. So sad, so hopeless, just needing a friend, any friend. You were
Shimmy, shimmy,
so
shake. He
easy
misses
to
with the
manipulate,
brick.
Jimmy.
He's not gonna throw another.
And once we were friends, it was all so clear. You had your lust for power, but without intelligence to back it up. Using you as a pawn was so wonderfully obvious. Let Jimmy have his fun.
I might have dodged that wheelbarrow a little bit too early.
Ted, Darby, Johnny, and Edgar, and just wait for the right moment to take it all. It was like lining up
And bell skip. Okay, let's go. We have a minute to do this boss fight. Stop the dang cutscene already. I'm ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Get up. Get up. There we go. What? What? This is not going well. Oh my goodness. This run was a roller coaster. Yeah, that's the amazing part. We don't know if that's PB or not.
Finally, everything is sorted out. more or less.
Still not confirmed yet,
I mean, I
PB.
don't
We have to
wanna
watch
say
the
we're
credits
gonna
to
live
see if I got
after or
my
anything
new
like
best
that,
time.
But life is certainly going to get easier.
Oh, that was intense. My PlayStation 3 survived too. I like that. Save these splits right now. All right, let's open it up. Let's see what we're looking for here. We're looking to beat a 2:36:32. I'll put that in chat. That's what we're looking to beat, is a 2:36:32 after the credits roll. And that'll give me a new PB. But we're doing really good. I'm gonna get the short kiss, because I'm not on the Xbox. Longer kiss on the Xbox. Might be a longer kiss on the PC too, but the Xbox has the longest kisses, which is so weird. It's just like, for this console, let's make all the kisses super long. That's a great idea! Let's also make it so you die when you hop in trash cans. Great idea too! Xbox is my favorite run, to be honest. But like, this PlayStation has almost no long kisses. PC has mostly short kisses, but it has a few long, and Xbox has like all long kisses. It's so weird. Yeah, there's long kisses on the PC too, Spidey, but not as many as there is on the Xbox. But there we go. That's really exciting. So we were ahead a minute 22, and then we lost like 30 seconds, and then we lost a minute, and then we gained 30 seconds, but we could have shaved off, like using our PB, we could have had another 30 seconds. So we can save about 4 minutes on this run right here. When you go to art class, you can kiss more people, and when you initiate the kiss that way, I think they're a little bit longer, but I don't think it makes the kisses longer at the speedrun locations that we hit, David. But there we go. We could still save about 4 minutes off of this time. So that would be a 2:41. Then it would be a real fight to get the last minute off. Because that's like kind of best case scenario, shaving off those 4 minutes. To get a sub 240. But I think it's doable. I think it's doable. So that's what we're working towards. But there we go. I'm hoping this is a PB run. I'm really hoping this is a PB run. As I said, we're trying to beat 2:36:32. We'll put that back up there again for my own reference, and we'll look. All right, as soon as we see Nick McVeigh, sound coordinator or whatever. There he goes. IT support, Nick McVeigh. Not sound coordinator at all. There's shorter credits in this version of Bully, and I love it. Endless Summer. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Little pig, let me in.
Really love bunnies.
2:36:23. Oh man, that's a 9-second PB. A 9-second PB. Nice. Nice. I had to do that math really there. No, dyslexia. You got dyslexia, Spidey. Spidey. Oh my goodness. Ah, a good chapter 4 would have been world record for it was just a good chapter 4. We could have done that. We can save over 2 minutes now in chapter 4 alone. But there we go. PB hype. You're gonna keep working at this, but that was a ton of fun. Thank you everybody for